Thank you for tuning in. Today I'll be sharing with you how I prepare my delicious ora soup. This is a recipe popularly known among the people living in the eastern part of Nigeria. That is people originally from the eastern part of Nigeria. So these are the things that I'll be using, and my cocoyam is well cooked just like you boil your yam. So I'm using our Mr. Steel yam food processor to pound it. This is a good kitchen helper. Yes, I mean the food processor itself. So these are our chewing obstacles, the meat, the stockfish, and the dry fish. And this is our bouillon going into the pot. And feel free to add whichever quantity or whatever quantity you feel it's okay for your soup. And this is our fresh pepper. Yes, it's pounded, and the reason why I added it now is so that the meat will absorb some of the pepper taste. And this is our salt. Be mindful at this point not to over salt your soup. Yes, because this soup doesn't like taking much salt. It's easily noticed when this particular soup is over salted. Yes, so I won't be adding any water at this point. I'll just cover and allow it cook on its own juice. Guys, kindly subscribe to my YouTube page for another or other videos and other videos related to cooking and all that. And at this point, I've added water. I'll allow the water to boil. Yes, and the meat to also cook. And this is our red oil, palm oil going into the pot. Yes. So guys, feel free to also use palm or coconut, sorry, palm or freshly made oil from your palm fruits, freshly extracted oil from your palm fruits. Yes, whichever one you want, either this type of oil or the other type. And at this point, I'm going in with our cocoyam that has been pounded already with our food processor. You can see it's lump free, no any lump there. So this is also going to serve as a thickener. Feel free to use any sort of thickener you feel it's okay. But I still believe that this is the best form of thickener for this recipe. Yes, so be cooking and allow it to cook and dissolve in the pot. And this is our fermented locust beans. Yes, this is our fermented locust beans. This is the master of the ceremony. If you're making this kind of soup and you didn't add that fermented locust beans, it's not going to give you what you want. And this is our crayfish. I had to add the uziza seed so that alongside the crayfish while I was grinding, so that it will come out from my blender. Because if I had grinded only the seed, the blender will not capture it because it's small. And this is the face of our soup at this moment. It has thickened. Do not allow your soup to overtake because cools off. That is after making it, it will still thicken. Yes, and this is the fresh uziza leaf going into the pot. You will have to add your uziza leaf first because it is kind of a bit harder than the ora leaf itself. The ora leaf is much more tender than the uziza leaf. Yes, so you will put it and allow it to cook. That is soften for say 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Yes. So on a medium heat, yes, not high heat, medium heat. So you just give it a quick stir and cover to cook. At this point, our uziza leaf and other part of the soup, they are well cooked. This is our fresh ora leaf. You can see how fresh it is, the green color itself. So I'm going into the pot with our ora leaf, and I'm not going to overcook this ora leaf so that it can retain its greenish color. The hotness of this soup, after you've given it a quick stir, is enough to cook the leaf. It's very tender in nature, very, very tender. So you don't have to overcook for any minutes. Just give it a quick stir. Yes, as you can see, I just give it a quick stir and then I turned off the heat and I allowed the heat of the pot to do the finishing work. Yes, so you don't have to overcook this for any reason whatsoever. If not, the greenish color will fade away. Yes, so just give it a quick stir and then just turn. Guys, if today is the first time you're coming across my YouTube page, please feel free to subscribe. Yes, kindly subscribe. Have you done so? Thank you. And for all subscribers, I am saying thank you for your support. Thank you for your engagement. Please feel free to subscribe for other relative videos like the cooking recipes of other soups and all that. Thank you. Bye.